Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing tips for replacing spark plugs on this 2009 Honda CRV. If you haven't done so already, please check out my video, Secrets to Planning and Auto Repair. Now let's get started. So you might ask, what are some of the common signs of bad spark plugs? Well, they include trouble starting up, rough idling, sluggish acceleration, declining fuel economy, engine misfiring, and engine knocking. Now let's quickly go over our supply list. On our supply list today, I'll be recommending the Denso Iridium spark plug. We have Dielectric grease, engine coil for vehicles over 150,000 miles. We have a 3/8 inch ratchet, a 10 millimeter socket, a 5/8 inch deep socket, a rubber hose, and other items found in the description below. Let's start by locating the spark plugs and coils. First, we'll need to remove the engine cover located right here. And in order to remove the engine cover, we'll have to unscrew 4 10 millimeter bolts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've already done that. Place the cover right here. Notice these bolts do not come off. The other bolts are sitting right here. Now, what you can see is 4 coils. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Today we'll be demonstrating using location number 3. I've already loosened. I'm going to remove the 10 millimeter bolt from the coil pack. I'm going to loosen the electrical connection from the coil pack. I'm going to carefully remove the coil pack, and when I do that, I'm going to inspect the coil pack to make sure. I'm going to look down here to make sure that this isn't rusted at all, and it looks in pretty good shape. It may be some staining, but it's not rusted. And then I'm also going to check this dust cover right here to make sure this dust cover is in place. And this dust cover is in place. So this coil pack has been inspected and ready to be reinstalled. Next, I'm going to remove the spark plug using the 5/8 inch socket with a 3/8 inch ratchet. Okay, nice and loose. So you notice when I tried to lift it up, the spark plug stayed in the hole. So my brother-in-law taught me this trick. He says you use this rubber hose right here, and you're going to slide that down onto the tip of the spark plug and extract the spark plug. So let's give it a shot. Apply a little pressure, goes on pretty easy. Unscrew it a little bit if you have to, and voila, there you have it, a spark plug. It's actually on there really tight. Okay, at this time I'm going to go ahead and inspect this spark plug, and this plug looks in really good condition. So prior to reinstalling the spark plug, I'm just going to inspect it to make sure that the electrode at the end looks in good condition, and it does. I'm also going to check the porcelain insulator right here, and I'm going to inspect it for cracks. I'm going to apply a little bit of dielectric grease, just a little bit. I'm just going to rub it along the outside of this porcelain insulator, and that's going to do 2 things. One thing it's going to do, it's going to minimize the possibility of any arcing to happen inside of the coil and damaging the coil, which is an expensive item. Secondly, what it's going to do is by running that oil on here with a little bit of dirt, it's going to highlight, it's going to illuminate any cracks that may be in this porcelain insulator. And if the insulator is cracked, do not install it. It is faulty. It cannot be used. Now let's move forward with the install. Put my rubber hose back on here. Slide it down gently. I'm actually screwing it in pretty much, about 70%. Remove the hose. Now I'm going to put my 5/8 inch socket down here. And I'm going to attach my 3/8 inch ratchet. And I'm going to put about 13 foot-pounds of pressure. That's it. Just needs to be snug. If you have a torque wrench, please use it. I've done this many times. I pretty much know what pressure is needed. So next we're going to reinstall your pre-inspected coil pack. Slide it down gently. Might have to rotate the coil pack a little bit to reinstall the bolt. You can use the socket to help you screw in the bolt. Here's the extension. And these only have to be hand tight. Lastly, we're going to connect the electrical connector to the coil pack. And what you're looking for here is a firm connection with a clicking sound. I don't know if you guys heard that, but so I'm going to loosen it again so you can hear it. Here we go. There you go. This one didn't click that loudly, but if you do it once or twice, you'll see there is a slight clicking sound, and that's what you want to hear to make sure you have a firm connection. That completes the removal and installation of a spark plug on a 2009 Honda CRV. In order to finish the job, you simply repeat the process at this location, and that location. Other than installing the cover, we're just about done. As always, please like and subscribe. And until next time, drive defensively.